Oh, I absolutely love making lasagna. It's one of those hearty, comforting dishes that feels like a warm hug, isn't it? Today, we're going to make a classic lasagna, complete with layers of rich meat sauce, creamy bechamel, and plenty of cheese. Let's get started. For the ingredients, you'll need minced beef, some onions, garlic, a can of chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, beef stock, lasagna sheets, a bit of butter, flour, milk, nutmeg, and of course cheese. I like to use a mix of mozzarella and parmesan for that perfect melty, cheesy top. First, we'll make the meat sauce. Heat a bit of olive oil in a large pan and throw in one finely chopped onion. Let that soften up for about 5 minutes, then add a couple of minced garlic cloves. Stir them around for a minute until they're fragrant. Now add in the minced beef, breaking it up with your spoon, and cook until it's nice and browned all over. This should take about 10 minutes. Once the beef is browned, add a tablespoon of tomato puree to give the sauce a deeper flavour, stirring it in. Now, pour in a can of chopped tomatoes and a splash of beef stock. Let that simmer gently for about 20 to 30 minutes. You want it to reduce down and thicken so all those flavours really come together. While the sauce is bubbling away, let's move on to the bechamel sauce. In a separate pot, melt about 2 tablespoons of butter over medium heat. Then stir in 2 tablespoons of flour to make a roux. Keep whisking it for a couple of minutes to cook out the flour taste. Now, slowly add milk. About 2 cups should do, whisking constantly to avoid lumps. Keep stirring until it thickens up into a lovely creamy sauce. At this point, season with a bit of salt, pepper, and a pinch of nutmeg. That nutmeg is such a little secret that adds warmth to the sauce. Now that we've got both sauces ready, it's time to layer everything up. Grab your baking dish and start with a layer of meat sauce on the bottom. Then place a few lasagna sheets on top, making sure they cover the sauce completely. After that, spread a layer of bechamel sauce and sprinkle a bit of cheese over the top. Keep repeating these layers, meat sauce, lasagna sheets, bechamel cheese, until you've used everything up. Finish with a final layer of bechamel and a generous amount of cheese on top. Pop the lasagna in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 to 40 minutes. You want the top to be golden and bubbly with the edges just starting to crisp up. Once it's done, let it sit for 5 minutes to cool slightly before slicing into it. This way, it holds its shape better when you serve it. And there you have it, a delicious, cheesy, comforting lasagna. Perfect for family dinners or when you just need a good homemade meal. Enjoy!